Hi, and welcome to Candid Conversations. My name is Cliff, and basically today's video is a little bit of an interesting one. We're going to talk about doing something that I've been wanting to do for the last little while. We're going to try and launch it in June and see if it really takes off here. And that is the idea, of course, of Zoom and connecting with people on Zoom and doing events on Zoom. So I decided I would try and do something quite different here on Candid Conversations. What I want to do, of course, is possibly also link this with my Patreon as well, see if I can get that going. But the idea here is basically to have a live event or a recorded one with a particular individual that has been on our blog at least once, possibly twice. In fact, I know that there's a couple that have actually been on Candid Conversations twice. Uh, for example, I'm talking about people like LindaAnn Loschiavo, who did a really cool interview about Mae West back in the day. Um, Her article is going to be listed below in the notes here. Also, Anthony Holder. He's the Stuph File producer and voice, of course, and he started out in 2010. It's still going strong. The other person, of course, is Christopher Schaffer. He is a really awesome guy. He's just recently released a book called Moon Over Sasova. I've gotten a copy of it. It's really quite good. And Daniel Whiteson, who is a particle physicist, he and Jorge Cham have gotten together and they have a wonderful podcast on the iHeartRadio network. It is called Daniel and Jorge Explain the Universe. I listen to it quite a lot, and Daniel has interviewed twice on the Candid Conversation about what they do. So the idea here is to link through this as well with Patreon so I can get that launched a little bit and see which one you, as the reader, would like to have me get in touch with. Which person do you want me to basically interview and do a Zoom with? Now, if you want to do a live one where you get to ask some questions, that's where the Patreon comes in. We're going to see if we can get people wanting to do that and asking some questions that I will then bring to the person I'm going to do the interview with, and or possibly even include them in the Zoom chat. That would be also interesting too. We're going to talk about how we're going to do that in the near future. But the idea here, a Zoom event, live or possibly pre-recorded, posted here on Candid Conversations. And essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to see which one you want as far as the person. Who do you want us to interview? Is it going to be Daniel? Is it going to be Christopher? Is it going to be Anthony Holder? Or is it going to be LindaAnn? Tell us who you would like to go forward and do that with. And I'm going to put a link below in the video here to all the information about them, about their articles here on Candid Conversations. You'll see that in due course. And I'll put a voting section on the website here, Candid Conversations, so I'll link back to that. If you want to become a subscriber here on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And, that little bell, if you want a notification, click on it. Subscribe to get notifications as to when we're going to be doing things like this and also other things that are related to Candid Conversations, such as Candid Conversations comments that I will post in video format, etc., etc. That's it for now. More to come. Stay tuned. I'm Cliff Stewart. Thanks for dropping in on the Candid Conversations site.